good afternoon. Yeah, I really wasn't going to get up and do a video today. I just being really wrung out again. You can hear my fan blowing. It's another kind of warm day here. Yay. Now, I went to bed last night, and, my blood sugar was sort of on the low side. And I had some peanut butter and toast with a little bit of honey. I do love peanut butter and honey. Yeah, I know I'm a diabetic and I shouldn't. And I got it up to 4.2 and I thought, okay, I'm heading the right way. And I went to sleep. I woke up in a kind of a pool of, I was going to say blood, but it wasn't a pool of blood. It was sweat. It was just total sweat. And I got really hung up in saying, where's my iPad? I gotta find my iPad. I don't know where my iPad is. I can't find it. I couldn't find my phone. I couldn't do anything. And I took a look at my pump. This my little trusty friend here. And it read, oh, you're below 2.2. We need to do a blood sugar. And I couldn't find anything to do the blood sugar with. I was a total mess. And I guess I was having a low. When I tested, it said 2.1. So actually it was below 2.2. Now, I had a bottle of Pepsi, a 500 milliliter bottle of Pepsi. And I chugged that down. And I found my iPad. Thank God. But, I forget how confused we get when we're low blood sugar. Every day, people are low, and a lot of times they don't know they're low. And people would say stuff like, oh, you're such the crab today, or you're so grouchy. And instead of at that moment clicking and saying, oh my goodness, I must be having a low blood sugar moment. Let's do a blood test. I had to wait till my alarms were going off, and I finally took some glucagon, and with the Pepsi it started to go up. Now, we did this topic a couple of days ago, and I had a high blood sugar. Wonder why? Well, it's more than likely because my body stopped getting the insulin from the pump. It didn't say, oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna get it anymore. What happened was the machine just stopped giving me insulin. So I ended up having to take a correction this morning. The diabetes just doesn't stop, 24 hours a day, in the middle of the night. I ate, I took a little bit of insulin, and I still was low. And I don't know why. And a lot of people might say, oh, well, you're injecting too much insulin. And trust me, that was the story I got for years. Oh, you're messing around with your insulin. That's why you're having lows. And my doctor, my endocrinologist I had at the time, was really sort of believing this, because why are you going low all the time? I don't know why you're going low all the time. And during my time in the hospital, they put me out in them. It was supposed to be a short stay, but I was there for like 3 months. And they moved me upstairs to a high acuity unit. I wasn't allowed to go, I was allowed to come. I sat there so bored out of my mind. But I would keep having lows. I couldn't get insulin, so, it wasn't me doing it. Well, it was me doing it, but it wasn't me doing it. You understand? And so last night was hard on me, and I'm still kind of ho-hum. Dinner time, I ate, and what am I at now? I'm at 8 with an arrow going down. So in an hour or so, we'll see where I'm at. But, that's the problem with being a brittle diabetic. You never know when this is going to happen. It's kind of like my diabetes nurse will treat something. Like if I kept having this low all the time, the diabetic nurse will say, okay, well, let's correct this. Let's have time with doing this. And then something else would just totally go out the window, and it's like my body saying, you're not going to control me. I'm in control. And this even happens when I try to take control of my life. But so often people, oh, you must be taking insulin. And, well, we've tried everything. And after my time in the high acuity unit, I got moved to actually a nice big room, and I kept having lows, and they couldn't understand why. They finally got a hold of it, and I stopped having these severe lows. Yesterday, I was this close in almost getting ready to call I was going to say the police, the ambulance. But I didn't. I treated it, and I went high this morning, but I came down by lunch. So, I don't know if my body is just holding on to the insulin. I've heard I got antibodies. I've heard a whole bunch of theories. I kind of wish this was a thing of the past and that we never have to worry about this again. But it's not in the cards right now. Now, you need to take control of this so you don't become a brittle diabetic. Right now, I'm doing a hell of a lot better than I was before. And that's all a positive thing. So, you know what I do? My pump cord was wrapped around the monopod. I get up each day, I test my blood sugar, I take my insulin for breakfast. I have my breakfast. My worker comes. We get ready for the day. I've done everything as per the plans. And we stretched them out a bit. But these lows suck. Well, I hope you got something out of this video. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Don't let diabetes control you. You control diabetes.